Hi friends, I'm Thuy, a Chinese face reader. Did you know that your face is actually a roadmap of your life? It's your potential, how you've lived. It shows your sensitivities, your challenges, and your superpowers. So today I'm going to do a mini face reading on Laura, and we just met like 20 minutes ago, and she was very curious about this, and she wanted a reading. It's like, well, why don't we just do one on the fly? So here we are. So each feature has 3 reasons. It could be physical, time of life, or spiritual. And normally when people come to these readings, they want insight on something. And I could go on and on and on forever because I love every feature. And I want to see where she wants to be in this time and get insight on, and then pick certain features that will help her boost that. And then at the end, I'll also give her tips on how she can change the energy to direct the energy. Are you excited about this?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
So, first of all, when is your birthday, Laura?
March 10th,
Okay, what year?
1970.
Okay. So, there are 9 years in a cycle, and each year you're supposed to experience a theme. So, some of these years are faster, some of them are slower for you to go inward and introspect and move forward. Okay, so I'm going to look up your birth chart first and then see how your face plays out with this theme. Okay. So, what is it that you want more insight on right now?
Probably career.
Career. What is it that you do?
I'm a photographer, and I'm also a spiritual card reader type person as well. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a new business.
Okay. Fantastic. So this is your 8th year in the cycle, and it is a very transformative year. It is actually supposed to be slower, okay, so that you can transform. I want you to think of a butterfly, okay? So it's a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. So she's got to go into her cocoon.
Yes.
And so sometimes those changes and those transformations are deep and they can't feel good. But it is for you to break through so you can be a butterfly and spread your wings.
That's exactly what's happening.
Okay.
It's been happening.
Good. So
Yeah.
that's the theme of the year. And our year is actually February 4th and until the February 3rd. Okay. So the transition next year are coming soon, especially in November. So I want you to be really calm about the next couple of months, okay, and really question what it is that you want. And the question that you want to ask yourself is, what's missing in my life right now to be fulfilled? Okay. Then just pay attention to the things that come in and clear it out and choose from there.
Okay.
The reason that you may struggle with this year is because you are such a go-getter. You're such a warrior, and you want change quickly.
Yes.
And you like an idealistic plan where it is a very goal and oriented, a beginning, a middle, and end, so you can clearly find that.
Yeah.
And that's not this year.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to tell you that. Okay.
It's been fine.
Okay.
It's been good.
All right. So the other thing about this year is I want you to look at your relationship with your mother.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a couple themes in that you're probably very caring and you like to take care of others and fix others. And they're not supposed to be fixed. And I want you to reflect on your relationship with your mother, because there are certain things in your life that may have formed a belief about that. So maybe your mother was weak, or you perceived her to be weak, so you want to protect her. Okay, and so then that makes you want to protect other people. Do you have any children?
I have 3.
Okay, so that plays out how you are a mother, and this year is very much about relationships and family. Okay, and so those things will come about for you to clear, to finally fix and heal. Okay, this is a huge healing year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so those are things to look at and examine, so that as these energies come in, you understand that you actually take a step back, you don't get overwhelmed, you don't go into anger, because one of your main things will be anger, and then questioning yourself, and then being careful, like criticisms that come in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But you've got a wonderful jaw. She does. Look at these defined features. This just means that she is very action-oriented. She forms judgments she forms judgments quickly. Sometimes that's to her advantage, and sometimes it may be not to your advantage. Okay, so this year I want you to really work on judgment. Okay, but you are so loyal Sometimes that you form that judgment and then you don't see the blind spots where you need to let it go. Okay, so that's something for you to look at this year as well. Alright. Okay, and are you 48?
48.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a really strong decade for you. Next year is going to be awesome, and that's because your nose is a decade of your 40s. Turn to the side for me. Can you take off your glasses? You've got good spinal health, good lung health. Breathe a little bit more this year, though. Okay. And then just know that you are very value-driven, and you're good at saving money.
Okay.
More than you think you are.
Yeah.
Okay. You've made it work.
I don't know.
And you always do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. The reason I know that is because the shape of your nose and your nostrils. Okay. And you don't tighten up too much, which sometimes your pattern can do. You actually are able to relax and enjoy it a little bit more. Okay. So that's really nice, especially with your kids too.
Yeah.
And you've got wonderful joy lines right here.
Okay.
And they're not crow's feet. Okay. So also your lips. I want you to practice a little bit more self-care.
Okay.
And the reason I know this is because there's lines forming right here. They're
Okay.
very subtle, so we caught it before.
Yeah.
This is your earth element, your area of relationship. So when we purse our lips like that, sometimes we do it subconsciously when we're thinking, ready?
Yeah.
So
I do
think
that with
about
that.
sometimes whatever you do or a person, it may just start forming. And then when you do that a lot, that's when the lines start coming in.
Okay.
And then that is either maybe some form of resentment. Okay. That you feel like maybe you're giving too much and they're not giving back to you. So be mindful of that.
Okay.
And also you tend to take care of other people and want to fix their problems. Maybe not for you to fix it. Okay. But just relax and let them do their thing and ask them if they want your advice. Sometimes you want so much for them, more than they want for themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they form a resistance in a wall because you're more direct than they'd like it to be.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Cool.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay. So this year, remember, you want to ask yourself what's missing in my life right now to be fulfilled.
Okay.
Okay. And then what brings me joy.
Okay.
Because next year is going to go pretty fast. These opportunities will open up to you.
Okay.
And the more in tune with it, you can say no to things that have passed you by, because you're actually going to be closing up the cycle. But the theme for next year is to experience joy.
Okay.
Okay. So if you know what's missing in your life to be fulfilled, you'll find more joy.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, everything you said is exactly like all the messages I've gotten, and I've been getting a lot of, I can feel the transformation, and sometimes it's super uncomfortable, but it's
Okay.
everything you said.
Can you
totally
do me a quick favor and put your hair behind your ears so I can see your ears? So ears are great because it's your yin, your strength, okay, and also your childhood years. So can I feel them?
Sure.
Okay, so you can't see it right now, but she's got some lines right here that are forming. These are called lie detectors. So this means that you've had enough experience where you know if people are bullshitting you or not.
Yeah.
So be sure to use your bullshit radar.
Sweet.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah. And there's not a lot of markings on your ears, so we've had to look a little bit further to clear some experiences in your childhood, but it's pretty good. Okay. All right.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So that's just a little snippet of what we can do for you in a face reading. Depends on what you want to bring insight on or change, and you can change anything. Nothing is preset in stone. So if you want more information, go to soyuboutique.net and look up Chinese face reading, and I'd love to do a reading for you.